All right, so get this, right? Today,
Yeah.
we're diving into a single poem for this deep dive.
Oh, wow.
But it's not just any poem.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of those poems that really captures a feeling.
Okay.
You know, like that feeling of searching for something and you just can't quite reach it.
Yeah.
You know, like
Like what?
when you think you understand something, but it turns out there's just more and more to learn about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like you think you're at the top of the mountain, but it's just cloud cover and there's a whole nother peak behind it.
Yeah, and this poem we're looking at today, it's over 1,000 years old, and it still captures that feeling perfectly.
It really does, yeah.
It's incredible.
So the poem's called, and get this title, Looking for a Hermit but Not Finding Him,
Okay.
by Jia Dao. And just like that title, the poem starts by placing you right there in the scene.
Oh, okay.
It's like you can hear the wind in the trees, the distant temple bells.
I like that. Yeah, setting the scene, that's important.
You got this lone traveler at the foot of a mountain, and it's all misty, you know, like shrouded in clouds.
Yeah.
And he's looking for this wise hermit.
Classic.
Yeah. And he gets to this little hut, and there's a young student, like, tending the garden.
Okay.
And the traveler asks him, is the teacher home?
It's interesting, right? Because it's such a simple question.
Yeah.
But it speaks to a deeper desire, you know? This traveler isn't there for fame or fortune.
Yeah.
He's searching for something more profound.
Yeah, that's what's so cool about this poem, because it would have been so easy for the student to just say, like, nope, he's out.
Exactly.
But instead he says, my master's gone gathering herbs, and get this, somewhere in these mountains, but the clouds are so deep, I don't know where.
And that's it, right there. That's the heart of the whole poem.
Like the clouds.
The clouds, yeah, but not just the literal clouds, right? They're this amazing metaphor, you know? It's like he's saying, sure, wisdom exists, but finding it, that's a whole other journey.
And it's a journey that might not even have like a clear destination.
Exactly. Like sometimes just when you think you're getting close, the clouds shift.
Yeah.
And you realize there's a whole other layer, a whole other mountain range you hadn't even considered.
You know, that reminds me of when I was trying to learn how to code a while back. I thought I was getting pretty good. And then, bam, I stumble onto this whole new programming language I'd never even heard of.
And it just expands everything, like those clouds parting to reveal a whole new vista.
And it can be overwhelming, right? Like you start to question how much you actually know.
Oh, absolutely.
But that's kind of the point, isn't it?
It is. The poem isn't meant to discourage us. It's meant to remind us that the search for knowledge, for understanding, it's never truly over.
So it's more about the journey than the destination.
Precisely. Even when we think we've reached the peak, there's always another layer, another perspective waiting to be uncovered.
And maybe that's what keeps us going, you know?
I think so, yeah, that sense of wonder, that constant desire to learn and grow.
So next time you feel like you're lost in a sea of information, like you're searching for an answer in a world shrouded in metaphorical clouds, remember this poem.
Yeah.
Remember that sometimes the journey itself is the real discovery.
Embrace the unknown. That's where the real growth happens.
Totally.
Yeah.
And hey, who knows? You might even enjoy the view along the way.
Absolutely. Sometimes the most unexpected detours lead to the most fascinating discoveries.
Totally agree.
Yeah.
Well said.
All right.
Well, on that note, I think we've reached our peak for today.
I think so. Yeah, we've scaled this mountain of knowledge.
But hey, who knows what other peaks are out there waiting to be explored?
Exactly. The journey continues.
Until next time.
Cheers to that.